Hello everyone and welcome back, and I wanted to start off with giving you a tour of my home island. This is, as you can see here on the map, we'll start with that, the island of Zephelia. It's actually from the Slayers anime. As you can see, I am the first island resident. We have one other resident, which is Korse, who has technically the left half of the island. Ocha is an additional character we have added on to add a cute little tea house to the island. Then as you can see, we have some fun islanders. Probably somebody's dreamies. We have Blanche, Diana, Julian, Del. I think Yamato is a much better name for him. I'm kind of sad they didn't keep that. Nan is really sweet. Judy, Ellie, Tia, the teapot elephant, makes me very happy. We just recently got Genji, and the newest member of our island currently is Apple. Alright, and just for the giggles, we can check out this here is my passport. I'm a knowledge-thirsty something or other. I do enjoy learning things, even if I can't necessarily remember the things I learned a bit after that. But, anyways, I'll put the creator ID and the dream address down below if anybody wants to join. The island is a little bit different. The dream address is a little outdated, but it is currently hopefully still having fireworks go off. So if you want to have a little time travel back to the end of summer before fall actually came through, you might enjoy just having a little tour then. Alright, let's get started. As you can see here, to start off with, we have the second island resident, Korse, his house, and a small little private beach area. We'd always have fun bouncing things. A little bit of spooktacular going on, but doesn't play as much as he used to, so it's a little bit of mail missing. Probably just our island evals came out, so. Up here then, we do have a little bit of a cute playground area. They just gave us so many cute springy items for the playgrounds. I couldn't resist putting one out. I love these little organs, by the way. Oh, that works. We continue over this way, and we do end up getting to our seasonal area. Probably not as spooky as other people's islands, but I do like to use the island spooktacular theme for Halloween to come through a little bit. We then have our Able Sisters and a nice little rest area down here. You can grab a snack, get a little bit of a drink from the bubbler. We have a dressing room. It makes figuring out what you've already bought from Able's a lot easier. If you continue down our beach here, we have our pink little beach resort area. I'm not sure what you would call it, but nice big bonfires and grilling going on. A cute little, our campsite. Not super decorated, but we do have a nice spot for lunch to happen. Sneak back over here, and we're back at the Able's. From there, we follow it's not a yellow brick road, our rainbow brick road, back up to our town square. We have what I like to call the formal fountain area, and our darling Diana. Isn't she cute? I love her and all her little things. And we have Blanche walking around too. Well, if we continue our journey, we do end up at the museum. I do find slight amusement with myself. I went out of my way to make sure that the stalls in front of the museum had all four of the exhibits listed, and then I just went and decided to put just fossils on them. So I'm going to have to switch that up a little bit. We continue through and we will end up in our residential section, but before that, we're going to take a little detour here, sneak behind the buildings, and you end up in our Zen area with some hidden bamboo dolls there. We have a little seating area. I feel like something more interesting could possibly be be done with this area, but for the time being, we have just a little sitting area with a pond. And we have, of course, our rock garden, or sand garden, I think you would call it instead. A little bit of a cute fishing pond and a meditation area here. I saw a balloon. Then we have our tea house with a little tea section on the outside here. And of course, we have a little fun with the gong. Our Tia is up there studying the plants, it looks like. Alright, if we continue over this way, this will lead up to an extension of the Zen area, but we have a little Tanuki shrine over here. Gotta keep the Tanukis happy, so they only play tricks that are mostly harmless on us. From there, we do have our residential area starting over here, and we have a little spot for the residents to stop and get a quick little snack. And our first house is actually Tia's, being that she is a teacup elephant, or a teapot elephant. I thought the backyard would be a fitting place to have tea. Our wonderful star boy Julian is next. He's actually outside of his house. But for the star boy, we of course have star items and cupcakes. Because what else do you give to a unicorn? Ooh, a root beer this time. Looks like he's working out, so we won't bug him. But that means we have to go through the flowers. Oh well. Next up we have Judy, and she has a tiny little tea area. Just seemed nice to have a little formal area. A lot of them have tea. As I mentioned though, tea is my favorite drink, so I'm gonna just skip down here a little bit. And we come to a community pool. It looks a lot better at night. It's a lot more colorful then, a lot more fun. If you can't tell, I do like pink. But then we have Dell's area, or Yamato. Being that he is based off of a ship, we did give him a little ship in the bottle. And while he kinda got the short end of the stick with just a little coffee section there, he is right next to the community pond, so it's a little bit of an extra boost here. Got an area for studying butterflies. There are quite a few of them on the island. Come back down here. This leads over to our campsite, so you guys know where we are. And this is Diana's adorable little white and purple abode. Oh, the apple's hiding down here. There. From there, we once again come back around into our residential. We're still in the residential area. You know what I mean. Our residential pond. Pond works. Blanche has her house right in front of it. She gets to view it from her front window. Ellie over here, we gave a little bit of a seating area to write poetry, being that the first thing she had mentioned to me when she moved to the island was about writing poems. I did feel it was only appropriate to give the smallest member of the island community the biggest teddy bear we could find. So Apple has her tea party going on over here. We then have Nan's little sitting area, a nice little place for our Gothic sunshine sheep to have a nice read in the sunlight. And last but not least, we do have Genji's area. Being that in the books, Genji, Tale of Genji, there's a lot of poem writing because that's how they apparently communicated during the Heian period, and a lot of women being referred to as flowers, it only seemed fitting to make his abode filled with them. We continue over this way and we have just a little beach resort area, and we have our resident kaiju. Oh! Seem to be good at moving things today. I just call him Gojiji. I don't actually have a very creative name for him right now. So if any of you have a better name possibly for our resident kaiju who guards the tiki area, well, let me know down in the comments. Maybe we can get him a slightly more creative name. But that does lead us into our tiki area, our little bit of paradise island. You gotta have a tiki area, I feel. No, it's not bad if you don't have one, but I definitely like having one, so. Makes me think of trips to Florida and actually enjoying the warm weather instead of the blistery cold weather we have going up here right now. Anywho, we continue forward to our little botanical garden area. A little bit of Spooktober coming through, but not too much. More or less just a place for a bunch of extra roses. I kind of really wanted to make it to be a cute little fairy garden, but I'm not sure it came through. I was having a little bit of a hard time with it. Maybe when the mushroom items come out, I'll actually be able to do a little bit, have a little bit more fun with it and make it look a little bit more interesting. Then we sneak back here and we do have a gnome secret hideout. And apparently they are plotting world domination. They're not quite as friendly around here as the gnomes you grew up watching on TV. But I don't know how far along they are in their plot of world domination. I'll let them be, and maybe they'll be nice enough not to take over our island. From here, we just have, this is the continuation of the Zen area, as you can see, leading down to our little Tanuki shrine down here. But if you go to the right, it leads you to my house. My adorable little abode, as you'd say. If you hop over this way, we have our guard turtle, Torty. Or tortoise, not a turtle, I guess. And he is guarding the way to a mystical greenhouse back here with stained glass windows. Something I would love to actually have in real life, but you know, keep dreaming, I guess. Good dream to keep, I think. Have a nice little sunroom with stained glass where it's warm all year round. I like that, personally. I guess people who live in warmer climates probably wouldn't agree with me. They'd probably want a roof that stays cool all year round, but that's my personal wish. Following our little hi Tia, we have our little secret beach back here. I just think this shell is too cool. You gotta have a giant shell. What else are secret beaches for? I guess pirate stuff could go on there, but continuation of our mum garden. And now we are technically leading into Corsa's half of the island, but he hasn't been using it, so I've been commandeering chunks of it. As such, we have a cute little stargazing area here, a little hot springs down below, and a pagoda just to, you know, round out the scenery when you're sitting and watching the stars fall. Hopefully you get to make a lot of wishes and some of them come true. But being that it is Corsa's area, we do, he wanted it to be very well overgrown. And if we get over this way, I'd like to think of this as being Wisp's little area here. Got about a Wisp here. Little hidden area. He's one of my favorite characters. He's so cute, though. How you always scare him, I don't know. Big eyes. I look him right in the eyes. He still freaks out. But once again, we have a lot of tree cover here, as you can see. And though, if you sneak over this way, we have a little secret garden, a little hidden area. I like to call it the lover's area, because, you know, all the pinks and the whites, and it just looks very lovey-dovey to me. Much prettier at night, I think. I'll let you guys, we'll come back a little later on tonight and let you guys see how pretty everything looks all lit up. When we sneak through the rest of the trees here, we do end up at our vegetable garden. I do hope the rumors are true and we'll actually get more vegetables than just pumpkins to grow. This leads us back over to our Zen area. But I would like to have a full vegetable garden, and hopefully we'll get some neat recipes to go with those other vegetables. And then we get down into Corsa's ruined area. He wanted it to look like it was ruins and overgrown. We have our pet Sue, which doesn't eat much, so welcome to stay. As such, we just have as much, or of course put as much fun ruin art and overgrown as we possibly can make it. And down here we do have the well of unpronounceable evil. At least I personally can't pronounce the evil. Ooh, nope, we're gonna stay on track here. The towers, though, apparently keep the evil sealed in according to course, so we're gonna leave them there. What I find most amusing about this area, actually, all these roses started as 4 red roses just in the roses in the corner there. And this is apparently what happens when you don't deal with them for a while and just let the rain do what it's going to do. Anywho, that leads us back over to Course's little area and his little secret beach. And just to keep the tour going, we're going to go in and take a peek at what Course is doing inside his house. It's been a little while since I've been in here, so let's take a look. This is Course's main room. Looks like there's a talk show going on and a duck on the table. Not fully certain. Being a Zelda fan, we do have our breakables here. Can't actually break them, but let's see what's going on to the right. Or to left. Left. Ha! I'm much better at my directions than it may seem. We have one of the only islands on the bathroom. Or one of the only bathrooms on the island. I can speak today. Nice little shower area. There we go. I like having things running. It's a game. It's not like it's going to run out. No water bill to deal with, so. Alright, let's go back here. And we have a kitchen area. This has become a lot more in-depth and cluttered. We have some cookbooks hiding back here. Microwave. Since the last time I've been in here. Rice cooker, always good. Good staple for food. Staple. It's one of those weird, sounds weird saying it like that. And to our right here, what do we have going on? No, do we get a little fish? No fish jumping this time. We have a music room. This is... I would love to learn to actually play one of these, but you know, once again, I'm not gonna... I haven't actually touched a saxophone, so we're gonna avoid that. That would probably not be pleasant for anybody. Alright, let's check out and see what's upstairs. And apparently we have a bedroom mixed with a gym. You gotta keep yourself fit out here in a little... Oh, we can't interact with Magic Hat. Oh well. But, you know, I like the books. I'm all for a library wall. I was the type of kid, give me Belle's Library from Beauty and the Beast. Perfectly happy. Well, probably not, because that library actually is filled. Oh, we have an arcade down here. Take a look at this. I love the glowing walls. They did so much with the wallpaper in this game. We have our pinball machines, some fighting games, billiards. It doesn't do anything when you interact with billiards, no. But the foosball, we can play a little bit of foosball. I think I won. Yeah, I hope. Yay! Goal? I think that's what you do. And we have our exit, so let's go ahead and exit and we'll hop on over to my house and give you a tour there. And now we're going to check out my little house. Had to change things a little bit once we got the tea house going, so my front area here, not the most cohesive. It used to be very zen, but then I moved all the zen stuff to the tea house. Personally, I am in love. Once again, it's that wallpaper that they give us, all those extra little details with the actual cherry blossoms falling. I tried to do kind of a Fairy Glen, Lost Boys with the map over here type thing. But if we go to the left here, we do have my cosplay room. Kind of also a junk room, I think. But I feel like a lot of people who do crafting, their cosplay rooms end up getting all those extra items that you might just need, but you're not sure if you're going to need. And So you end up with a little extra stuff. We also have our picture frames up here of our different island residents, at least the ones who have been kind enough to give them to me at this point. Not saying any names of a fluffy unicorn who hasn't actually been forthcoming with his picture yet, but you know. We head on back here, and I decided to put together a little bedroom. The funny thing at least I find about this is I am in love with the cute set, but I really love both the red cute set and the pink and white cute set. And we ended up with all of the yellow cute items showing up on our island. So I decided to roll with it and see if I could put something together and make it look cute. I think I succeeded, but you know. And then we go to the right here, and this is another one of the rooms that I had to redesign a little bit once I made the tea room. And I decided with the addition of Luna coming back and the Dream Suite that I needed a room where you could drift off and dream with your love letters and a giant clam, because dreams are fun and interesting like that. And so this became a very dream temple, I guess you could say. I like it, personally. Might be doing a little bit in the future to readjust the center here. I'm not quite sure what I would redo in this room, but I would like to make it look a little bit more cohesive. And then when we go upstairs here, I was so proud to put together this room, and while I don't hate it, I am not as in love with this room as I thought I was going to be when I was putting everything together. I was so excited to get the Imperial sets together, and then we got the pirate wall, and I thought that was just perfect for this, and I like it. I definitely really like it, but I'm not as in love with it as I thought I would. Have any of you guys ever had that? Probably. You think you're going to absolutely adore something, and then you put it together, and you're... It's nice, but it's not what I was envisioning. Then we sneak downstairs here, and you get my mermaid room. It's my, it's kind of a spa with a bathroom. It's tucked in. I love these details, not just the wall, or the walling, but the flooring. Making the splish splash sound and the little drop, I don't know what you call those, the ripples coming out. There we go. Just splish splash, and then you get on the carpet and it stops. Like, all those adorable little details that they put in this game that I don't think anybody would have complained or even noticed if they didn't make this part squishy and this part didn't squish and it clicked instead. But, you know, they did, because they do extra like that. Have a little bathroom area. I think the mermaid furniture is more fun to look at than the little bathroom, but, you know. And with that, why don't we head on over to our tea house and take a look at that. Alright, and then we're going to enter our tea house over here. Let's bring the gong again, because there's a fun thing. I believe they call them ryokans in Japan. I'm very, very good at mispronouncing things, so if I'm mispronouncing things, please forgive me. But then we do have this wonderful, I think it's wonderful, little entrance here. I saw this walling. We got it from our rug camel, our local rug camel, and I had to make an outdoor patio area for the tea room when we decided to make it. This is our reception where you check in, and then each of the different doorways leads to a different part of the inn or tea house. First off, on our left, we have our restaurant. Once again, like I said, I'm really hoping we get more food items. I find it kind of surprising that there are so few food items available for placing here, but I did do a nice little, tried to stay cohesive. Not sure, I like the blue and the red personally, the mix there. Next up, over to, we'll go up through the cherry blossoms. we have a little bit of a study room. I wasn't quite sure what I was doing with this, but I knew I wanted to have the kotatsus because, as I've already mentioned, we are in a blistery cold area currently, and the thought of having a kotatsu to keep my toes warm makes me very happy. And if I can't have it in real life, I can put it in my Animal Crossing house. So come back over here, and I added not a video game room. It's not quite as cool as an arcade, but I do have a love of board games. So I thought I would put a board game room into this because there's probably people out there who don't like board games, but I think most people like board games. So it seemed like a good addition to have, a place to have fun when you're staying at an inn. Heading back into our little division area, divided room, I don't know, central courtyard area, that's what it is. We head upstairs and we get to the sleeping quarters. After seeing how these screens, these mini screens, their preset designs came in a spring, summer, winter, fall design, I decided a 4-season sleeping room would be a nice little addition to have here. Multiple people sharing a room, but you can see with the dividers, they have a little bit of a privacy. And we have a little changing area with the formal kimono over here. A little bit of incense to keep the room smelling fresh. And with that, we'll head down into the basement. Which I find slightly amusing only because I love what I did with it personally. I think it's a fun little steam room, but because of this firework wallpaper, which I think is just perfect, it looks like it is the highest point. This hot spring on the mountain, so we're going down the mountain to a glorious hot spring onsen where you can just soak and relax and steam away your cares. Well, that would be the end of the tour, and as such, if you guys just want to stick around for a few minutes, we will come back. Well, it'll only be a second for you guys, but we'll do a quick tour of the island with it at night so you can see how some of the more lightable areas of the island look lit up at night. So see you guys in just a minute, okay? Welcome back. Thank you for staying past the little blip of time for you guys, and let's go on with this fun little tour. As you can see, we have gone to the darkness, I guess you could say, for the spooky Halloween time, just to do a quick little tour, because some of these areas definitely look better when you see them at night. Especially all of these new Halloween items. I just love how they glow. They add such a fun... Elegance is probably not the right word, but I love how much life and energy these get when you actually add the lighting to them. And it gets a little darker out, a little spookier out. Another little bit of fun area is... Oh, hi. We do have our little camping area with the bonfire. Those are always fun. I love how it glows. Little beautiful sight with the lighting showing up behind the... I am sorry right now, Blanche. I can't help you. I'm going to stay on task here. But we do have our little residential area with glowing pumpkins, little candles by candlelight. And as promised, our fun little party, not party city, but a little party pool area for the residents. As I said, I do enjoy the color pink, so I find these particularly fun down here. Then I think we're going to just scoot over this way, and there is the nice little fun elegance of the tiki area back here. I do love how, let's make the Gigi, so, fire at night is fun. Anywho, into our tiki area here. Nice little glow. I love how they made the jukebox light up. Have you guys actually ever seen one of those in real life? They actually do look like that, and it's really cool to watch the lights go around, I think. It's very fun. We come up here, once again, not too much on the fun glowy end, but we do have enough fun glowiness in our botanical garden up here, or fairy garden I hope to turn it into at some point. Just a little, I love those hyacinths. They're just so pretty. Yeah, just a nice little fun, sparkle's not the right word, but glow, fun glow. Really, I'm just a fan of anything that glows. I do hope we get more glowy stuff. We do have Julian's star-filled backyard and side yard. This magical unicorn, of course. Our little tube area with the glowing star fragments. Some more cherry blossom lands up here. And what I do really like about this long path, well, I do feel like there could probably be something else done up here. I do really enjoy the way this path up here looks lit up at night. And I love the waves splashing up on the rocks like that. It looks so cool. I could be wrong. I just think it looks so cool. So, and I guess at this moment that's the important part, is I think it looks so cool. I hope you guys like it too. I love how we have our glowing little campfire here to roast the marshmallows, and a bunch of sparkly star fragments glittering our star wishing area. Make a wish and hope it comes true. And our little hot spring down there, the light adding a little bit extra glow, the fun evening. And there isn't, like I said, too much fun glowy bits here, but I do think this area has a particularly beautiful under the moonlight look to it, if I do say so myself, with our Nova lamps and little candlelight. Not really a spot for candlelight dinner, I guess this is the candlelight dinner picnic. That's really all we have to show you today, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and I hope we'll see you guys back here shortly for our spooktacular weekend, up into our spooktacular weekend. We're going to do a few other spooky Halloween items for this week. So I hope you guys enjoy your Halloween week and have a great day. I hope to see you soon, okay? Thanks for staying to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below, and you can hit that little bell to be notified of new videos coming up. If you could leave me a comment letting me know what you liked and what you would like to see from me in the future. And if you would like to support me making more videos, feel free to buy me a coffee. The link for that is also down below. I hope you have a wonderfully spooktacular week. Hope to see you soon!